Let's go. You know, I was thinking about this, how I could describe it best, and the way that I thought was I'm a massive sports fan, always have been all my life. I played most sports and I watch pretty much all sports except golf. I draw the line there. But I suppose what I'm trying to say is that for me, the supermarket delivery driver is like the American quarterback. He delivers the ball to the end zone, touchdown. You know, he gets all the glory. For me, the glory is seeing the joy in the recipient's face when I arrive at the door with their shopping. You know. And here to get a great bargain there. I was over passing the reduced section and I was looking at these sweet chili lime infused salmon fillets. Absolutely beautiful. Reduced to 280 from 620, and I was looking at them and this wee woman stood beside me and says, "They look lovely there, son." I heart like a lion. Let her have them. Is UVF? Without a doubt. You don't run the Shankill Historical Society if you're not in the UVF. He's number 5 platoon, A company. Nothing happens there without both sides say so. It's a half and half sort of thing. They were running it between them. You've got the guys at the top, then they have all these wee gophers around them who they get to do the work. I am Brian from Derry City, and I've been described as a short-skinned Elon Musk. But I grew up in Derry City in the 70s and 80s, very, very quiet Derry. Nothing really happened during that time, you know. We very seldom made it on the news. It's quite famous for John Hume, Dana, and the new phrase, "wind your neck in." If you've seen Derry Girls, you'll be familiar with that phrase. I'm delighted to tell you that it's going to be used in the next series of The Crown, which was Derry and The Crown. We don't usually go hand in hand, so we're pretty much delighted with that. But I can run through the scene with you. It's Andrew, formerly known as Prince Andrew, and King Charles, and it's the day before the Queen's funeral, and it goes something like this. "Charles? Yes? Charles, I was wondering, would you permit me to wear my military uniform to Mama's funeral tomorrow?" "Absolutely out of the question, Andrew." "But why, Charles?" "Because you're a sex offender." "Oh, and Andrew." "Yes, Charles?" "One must remember to wind one's neck in from time to time." Yeah, so I told you where my grannies or my grandas were from. My grannies, one was a Dub and one was from Cork. Anyone from Cork on tonight? Mad about yourselves down there. Seriously, hey. Unreal. Now, I'm allowed to say that because I have about 3,000 relations in Cork. But I was down at my uncle's funeral there, Jack, at the end of January. And me and my wee sister Pauline, we got a taxi from the city centre. And the taxi man was an elderly gentleman, really nice, like, you know. And chatting away about Derry, knew Derry well. And then his phone rang and he went, "Tony, I'll call you back in a couple of minutes, boy. I'm just dropping a couple of foreigners out to Bishopstown Chapel." "Who the fuck are you calling a foreigner? I'm as Irish as you prick. That's sectarian." At that stage, I had to jump in and tell the wee sister to calm the fuck down, you know. But he says, I'm not being sectarian. I'm just saying, like, if you're not from, you could be from Derry or Kerry, doesn't matter. If you're not from Cork or foreigner, you know. I was standing then at the end of the Mass and was talking to this lady and she just told me she was a psychotherapist. So I swear all I asked her was, "Are you based in Cork City?" And she looked at me as if I had 10 heads. I says, "Did I say something wrong?" She says, "Why would I be based in Cork City? Sure, no one needs therapy here. We're all from Cork, like. Huh? I'm based in Limerick, flat out." Unbelievable.
Does that sound alright?
That sounds fine, yeah. Although it's not about the money. Where do you hear this? How much do you think? Higher? No, higher. 94,500. I nearly shit myself. I know. Anyway. Right, fingers crossed. Couple of days, she said. Right. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Bye.